Hope you all are doing well. This is Marvin Preaching Sense, back at you all another video. I'm going to be doing a series on 4-part series on some good affordable fragrances for the summer, and some of them are versatile and can go throughout the year, but we're going to start off at the top of the list, and these are going to be fragrances about $70 and under. The range for this video is probably going to be about from $50 to $70 in that range. And so let's get right to it. The first one on the list is Etat Libre de Orange. And this one is Un Amourette. Long name. I featured this one before. Maybe not. It's been a while since I've talked about this one right here. You know, it's a really interesting house. I haven't gotten into a lot of the fragrances, but this is one that I have and I really do enjoy. Too many people don't talk about this one. And it is it's an iris forward fragrance mixed with a lot of woods. But one of the key players in this fragrance is going to be this neroli accord. And the neroli gives it kind of an orange honey nuance to it, and it's really good. It has a nice kind of a powdery oudness, and I don't mean powdery and you know, where it smells old. I don't mean like that. Maybe I should use the word creamy. I think that's a little bit better. So it's nice creaminess. There's a little bit of oud in there. It's light. It doesn't really project a lot, and a lot of these fragrances you're gonna find don't really project super great deal. But as I said, this one right here run you in that $55-$60 range, and it's just a nice fragrance. Really one of those date night fragrances, I would say, because it has a warmness to it, not too strong, but a good fragrance. So get your nose on that one. Okay, next one on the list here, we're gonna go over. Now this one right here is one that, you know, I don't wear it too much because it's very, if you were looking for something, and let me let you know what it is. This is a Bleu Noir, and this is by Narciso Rodriguez right here. This is the Parfum version right here. They have an EDT and an EDP. This is the Parfum, and I've used it quite a bit because, as I said, it's kind of a light fragrance to me. It's a nice iris. Has a nice iris and creaminess to it. There's some cardamom, maybe a hint of orange in there as well. You're gonna get a little bit of suede and some tonka as it dries down, as it develops. When it gets down to the dry down, there'll be the tonka, some sandalwood, just a nice creaminess to it from that sandalwood. And it is, this is a dumb reach type fragrance, meaning, you know, you're gonna smell good. It's not gonna be too strong. This is one you can wear to the office. It's light enough where it'll work in the office, and you're not gonna offend anyone. And so, for those reasons, it's a solid fragrance. It's not one of my favorites, but for the price range, I think it's a solid price. You know, this one I think ran me in the $65 range, and it just works. So if you're looking for something that's just an easy, you know it's gonna work, office, you can wear it anytime, any place, get your nose on this one. And it's an okay fragrance. I'll put it that way. Okay, so next on our list here, let's go to the H24 series, right? And I'm just gonna do them both together. I'm not gonna do the latest one. We're gonna go over the EDT and the EDT and the EDP. So this right here is the EDT. This is H24. If you can see that, H24. And this right here, it is a Hermes fragrance. A little different from what you would expect from Hermes, right? It has this nice metallic accord in it, right? It opens up. You'll get a little bit of a zing. As I mentioned, it's kind of a metallic vibe to it. It has an earthiness to it, a mineral type of a chord to it. You might pick up some, maybe some sort of a citrus. It might be more like a, it just gives it, there's some type of zing in it. I couldn't put my nose on what it is, and I don't think it's listed. But this one is kind of that, I always say it's the forest. It's like you're walking through a forest and before the rain, right? It's like the calm before the storm, right? It's that's the kind of vibe. It's a bright, I get a lot of compliments on this one, surprisingly. You know, it's different, man. Some people, they don't really care for it, so just do note that it was a lot of mixed reviews on this one right here. So H24, sorry, it looks like there's a glare here. H24, this is no, I like it, but you know, once again, these are all going to be, I'm not going to always mention the price, I don't think, because they're all in that, you know, this one you might even be able to get it under $50 if you get a smaller bottle, but they're in that $50, $60 range. And then this is the Parfum. This is EDP, or the EDP, I'm sorry, for H24. And then this one right here is, a lot of people like this one a little bit better. It is more, it opens up with this kind of a creamy, a deep, rich, creamy, kind of a coconut vibe. I don't think coconut's listed, but that's the vibe I get in here. It's kind of a modern day, it's a little bit of a throwback vibe with a modern day twist, in my opinion. There's a greenness to it, a mossy accord in here as well. You're gonna get, you'll get the woods and some earth. Definitely you're gonna get some earthiness when you apply this fragrance. It does still keep some of the metallic type of vibes, but not as sharp and zingy as the EDT. So if that was too much for you, then this one has a little bit more of the ambery, a little warmth to it. It's kind of a new school, you know, barbershop type of vibe, in my opinion. And it's if the EDT is the walking through a forest before it rains, this will be walking through a forest after it rains. So that will be this vibe. And give me a second here. I'm gonna change my lighting because it looks like I keep getting a glare. 1 second here. All right, so get your nose on H24 right there. I can't get it. You can see it. We're gonna do it from right here. All right, there you go. And yeah, it's a solid one. I really do like this one. So get your nose on it. Same price range. This one probably closer to the higher end, you know, because it came out after the EDT, but it's still under that $70 range. All right, let me get moving on these. You know, I've been kind of slow on this. Okay, so next one on the list here, we're gonna go with this one right here. I don't have to talk much about this one right here. This is Mancera Cedrat Boise. As you can see here, there we go. This here, man, you all know this one, right? Fruity, opens up with the fruity accords. Man, this is a quality fragrance. It's really good fragrance. It has that Creed Aventus vibe, but it's not a Creed Aventus clone. It's in that type of family. It's a freshness to it. There's a fruitiness to it with the opening accords of it has the lemon, the bergamot. You're gonna get all that in there as well. You're gonna get the black currant, so you'll get a little of that in here. When it dries down, you're gonna get some musk and some woods. A lot of woods in here, a lot of woodiness to it. There's an earthiness to this as well. It is just a quality fragrance, man. This one you could dress it up. You could wear it to work. It is mass appealing. Just a really good fragrance. I can't recommend this more. I cannot recommend this one more than I have. Get your nose on it. You can get it under the $70 range, 65 bucks. Usually it's as low as it goes, but get it. You all know that one. Okay, so next one's one. I don't talk about this one much, but this one is Bottega Veneta. This is Illusion or Illusione. I don't know how to pronounce that. And let's see if we can get it to focus there. As you can see here, this bottle here, nice color to it. It has opens up with this bitter orange accord. Very nice, mixed with a lemon. Very light. You can definitely over apply this, apply a lot of it because it's a very light fragrance to me. It has some fir resin in there, which gives it a kind of a sweet, rich, maybe a little bit of balsamic woodiness to it, if that makes any sense. There's some vetiver in here. And as it dries down, some cedar, some tonka from the warmth will come out. Definitely solid fragrance. I wouldn't say it's one of my favorites. So, but it does the job, and it's okay. My wife liked it. She gave me a compliment. I wore this yesterday, so she liked it, and so that's always a plus. So once again, solid fragrance, but it's okay to me, but I got a compliment on it. And no, my wife does not always compliment me on my fragrances, so don't think that, oh yeah, of course your wife is going to do it. No, I don't get a whole lot compliments from her, actually, on my fragrances, unless it's really good. So take that for what it's worth. Okay, so next one we're going to do is Declaration by Cartier. This is done Soir. This is the EDT. I featured this recently a lot. It is a nice, opens up with kind of also has an orange accord in there as well. Has a nice rose in there I always say is kind of in the background. It's not very rosy, but the rose will come out and kind of back away. That's kind of the way it works on me. So not an overly rosy fragrance, but definitely rose is a player in this fragrance. There's iris in here. It does have some cardamom, so you're going to get a sweet spice in here as well. Very good. These are all good. All these fragrances are good to wear right now. It's a good time for the summer, late spring. They're going to work, man. Nice sandalwood in here. Really good fragrance. Really have enjoyed this fragrance right here. It does a pretty good job of performing. The best performer is probably Cedrat Boise on this list so far. So just to let you know that. And these aren't all heavy performers. So I've talked about Declaration, so I don't have to spend too much time on that one. Okay, so get your nose on it. Next one. This one I don't ever talk about. I haven't worn it. I don't wear it that much. See, I haven't put a dent in this one. This is Mancera Sicily. Mancera Sicily, as you can see here. A little bit of a glare, but you all know Mancera bottles. This one is a really, really fruity fragrance. It has every fruit you can think of, right? It has the orange, it has the grapefruit. You're going to get some peaches in there. Pineapple, you'll get apple, you'll get bergamot. Very fruitiness. In the midst, there's some rose and some florals from violet and jasmine. So it leans feminine. So I'm just going to let you all know that. Maybe that's why I haven't worn it that much. It smells good, don't get me wrong. It has some musk and some woods. Some will say it's unisex, definitely leans feminine, but what I find is this is good to layer, and I like layering this with Cedrat Boise. So I'm telling you, if you do happen to have it, the Cedrat Boise and Sicily, they actually work very well together, and Cedrat Boise will give it a little bit more of those masculine notes in there, but if you enjoy those fruity accords, especially in the spring, Sicily is a happy fragrance. I always say that. It's one that, you're at the park, right? You're going to a barbecue or whatever, and, it's just a joyful, uplifting type of fragrance. It's a friendly, playful fragrance. So it smells good. But if you don't like the fragrances that lean feminine, then, well, you've been warned. All right, so I got a couple more on the list here. Another Mancera, since we're doing Mancera ones. This one right here is a nice, unique one. This is Mancera Lemon Aoud, or Aoud Lemon Mint, I should say. And you know, another fragrance. Once all these fragrances are 70 and under in that general range. This is opens up with the lemon and the mint, of course, right? And it's just really good, man. It has a nice almond accord, which mixes with that lemon and the mint. I think that's really nice. It has some patchouli. You're gonna get some warm ambery accords, maybe some leather nuances, some vanilla, some musk. Can't recommend this more. Very good fragrance. I've enjoyed it. Okay, and last but you know, this one is one that's newer, so I haven't had much time with Atelier Cologne. This is by this is Orange Sanguine. You can see that, and this is really light. It's a bitter orange in here. Just a lot of orange, man. Bitter orange, blood orange, mandarin orange. It's an orange fragrance. Has some creaminess to it from the sandalwood. That's really what it's all about. It's really good. You can overspray this one. It's light. If you like orange, this one's gonna do it right here. I've really enjoyed this one. So if you want a lot of orange and the creaminess to it, it really works good. And that's really all I have for you all today. I was gonna list, I'll say an honorable mention is the one by Jaques Fath. This is Curacao Bay. And this one right here is a very, if you want a marine type of fragrance, this one will do it for you. Going to the beach, this one will do it. Has a lot of sea accords, some ambergris, some saltiness to it. There's a little bit of a lemon and orange in there in the opening, but it's mainly kind of an aquatic type of fragrance. And I'm not big on aquatic fragrances, but this is one that I'm able to do. So if you're looking for one that's aquatic that you can handle, this is a good one. I only wear it when I'm maybe going to the pier, going to the beach, something like that. So that's it. Just went over 10 fragrances plus an honorable mention of fragrances that are $70 and under. So this is Marvin with Preaching Scents. These are good scents for the summer. Like and subscribe if you're enjoying these videos. And I will catch you all in the next video. Take care.